Is Jaclyn Taylor from East Hampton, who has a fairly audacious 5.5 grade point average. I don't understand. I'm told it all checks out. She's off to bless the University of Maryland with her talent, where she will study civil engineering. She's in the National Honor Society, go figure. Blood Drive, Key Club, and peer leaders. Jaclyn.
Good evening, parents, loved ones, teachers, and administrators. Most importantly, hello, graduates. I am so proud of every single one of you sitting here today, and I feel incredibly lucky to have spent the last 4 years with all of you. When I first realized I'd be giving this speech, to be honest, I was a little afraid of lying to you. I was at that peak point of senioritis where I wanted nothing to do with this place, and I had no idea how to stand up here and tell you how great this place is. So I sat down and made myself a list of everything I love about our school, and by the end, I realized what I hope to communicate to you all by the end of this speech. That this school and the people in it are one of a kind, and that we're all very lucky to be here together. Reason number one, we're standing here. Look around. For 3/4 of a century, countless students, including some of our parents, even grandparents, walked up this hill and through those doors. In the 75th year, we gathered here with thousands of people for one of the most chaotic and perhaps most important photos ever taken here. In the 76th year, we stand here on this same hill to celebrate 4 years of hard work, 76 years of history, and a step into the future. 2, we are not standing here by accident. We are standing here because the class of 2014 is one of passion. The road to graduation for this class especially was no walk in the park. When construction derailed our plans to graduate where so many before us had, we came together and made a new tradition. Tears were shed, petitions were signed, and here we are, graduating where we wanted to. RV Pride shines extra bright in this class, and I'm so glad I got to see it firsthand. 3, this year the students in this building donated enough blood to save well over 1,000 lives. You guys literally gave away your life essence. You guys literally gave away your life essence for nothing more than a few cookies and a pass out of class, and that's incredible. 4, this place is full of friendly faces in the hallways. I can always count on a semi-depressed sounding Jackie from Mr. Heiser, or a hello, hello from the upstairs C-wing. 5, speaking of Mr. Moore, we raised a ton of money this year for a really awesome cause by performing the most ceremonious mustache shaving I've ever seen. It was kind of depressing, to be honest, because I really liked that mustache, but it was also really cool. 6, we're creative. I may be a bit biased, but this class pulled off the greatest senior prank I've heard of in a long time, and I'm really proud of that. 7, we learned some extra important lessons here. Mrs. Wagner taught me to always spread kindness and to be a bucket filler. It stuck with me so much that here I am doing everything I can to fill a school's bucket, as crazy as that sounds. 8, we're resilient. This class has been through multiple hurricanes and what feels like a million snow days. We had senior prom in the middle of a monsoon. Snow made junior prom a bit more exciting and nearly kept us from our senior trip. And of course, here we are in the sweltering heat. But through all of it, we checked the weather a million times, made several unfunny jokes on the internet, and pushed through, together. 9, we have our very own weatherman, and trust me, Mr. Maniglia is never wrong about a snow day. 10, RV is generous. This year, Students Helping India raised enough money to construct a well in India. Somewhere across the world, people get to drink clean water every day thanks to all of your generosity. 11, we're really well versed in the democratic process. Just ask Queen Allegra. 12, we have a Twitter account strictly dedicated to complimenting random students. Over 1,000 tweets have been posted. Many of them are submitted anonymously by you guys just to make others feel good, and that's awesome. 13, our students are friendly and kind and understanding. I met a girl in my health class this year who transferred to RV during the 4th quarter of her senior year because she was bullied at her old school. I can't imagine how difficult that must have been. On one of her first days here, I asked how she liked RV and her face lit up. She said that while kids at our old school were mean, everyone here was nice to her. In the 30 seconds or so we had this conversation, 3 different kids walked by and said hello to her in the hallway. She may not realize it, but this little story taught me more about my school than I ever could have imagined. And finally, last but not least, 14. We stick together. 2 years ago, this school experienced an extremely difficult month. We lost 2 of our own just a few short weeks apart, and the hallways got a bit quieter for a while. I want to talk about Sean especially, because I know that somewhere he's putting on his own graduation cap and smiling proudly at all of us. He was a good friend with a big smile and a goofy laugh, and it breaks my heart that he isn't sitting here with us today. I'm so grateful for the time that I had with him and for the teachers and students that came together at the time of his death. You all deserve to celebrate, but I ask that while you're tossing your cap or stepping onto the boat tonight or barbecuing with your family this weekend, you keep him in the back of your mind because he didn't get the chance to be here himself. Sean may not have gotten a diploma, but he deserves some of our prayers. Obviously, I can't keep this list going all night because one of you will probably pull me off the stage and demand your diploma. But I'm sure you all have your own list, and I hope that no matter what your reasoning is, you've come to appreciate your school in your own way. Graduates, keep that list in the back of your mind. Remember all that you learned here. Know where you came from and how fortunate you are. You've built some beautiful roots here, but don't forget that you still have a whole tree left to grow. Wherever life takes you, whatever your goal is, reach for it with gusto. Enjoy every moment and don't you dare blink. Teachers and administration, thank you for building a place that has so well prepared us for the future. Parents, especially mine, thank you for every ounce of support you've given us over the years. Graduates, it's been real. Thank you for making me laugh and holding me up when things got rough. You guys inspire me, and you should all be very proud of all you've accomplished. Now shake some hands, head out into the real world, and show them how it's done. From the bottom of my heart, congratulations to the Rancocas Valley Regional High School class of 2014.
And our valedictorian, not much of an upset, Casey McBride of Lumberton. I guess we're going to clap for her twice. With her 5.63 GPA, is off to University of Pittsburgh, where she's going to dabble in biomedical engineering. She's been a part of Model UN, World Health Organization Chair, National Honor Society, Community Service Chair, and a Color Guard Captain. Casey.